要给力安排起来了。热热。不能让老师一个一个发。浏览器可以吧？浏览器。哦，这浏览器可以。我浏览器也不行，我浏览器也不行，我认的。
For example, you say everyone had these problems to download your region, right? She didn't do it. She can explain if you have problems. Don't leave. This for the last moment. Okay, last week.
可以了，可以了，可以了。
你上了吗？
可以了，你把那个网址用浏览器打开。
啊，我用。
我天。
They don't say anything, but can you tell us something about it? Is it funny? Did you know anyone like her? Did it happen to you? You can find many ideas related to this video. For example, my idea is about a girl who is makeup. And then right? You can tell me anything about the video. Okay? Alright. Now you have the other two, right? You can choose. You have two pages. You can choose the other one. she had the same problem. They need to change something here. Hello? Can you show her? She's having the same problem. Can you show her how to do it? Yes, go there, right now. You don't need to she's having Okay, anyone else having problems downloading your video, right? So I have a few students who already did it. So for example, if you have the same problem, she was having a problem there, she can teach you, she knows how to do it, right? So don't leave to this for the last moment. Oh, tomorrow I need to deliver the presentation, I still did not download my video. Right? Don't laugh, don't leave this for the last moment. Okay? Is that okay?
Okay.
Is that time already? Okay, 2 o'clock. So let's start our class. Alright. So is it 2 o'clock already, right? Is it 2 o'clock in your phone?
No bell.
Huh? Is it 2 o'clock?
I'm doing that.
So I'll do the attendance first.
他根本不是死，因为2两点的。
他为什么离场？这个时候没有。
Okay, number 1.
哎，
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
那个比
24, 25,
签名。
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35,
我不知道啊，
36,
都不知道，
37,
我有点懵逼。
okay, 38, 39, 40. For example, you're 40, right? So who's 40?
40.
40, number 40 here? Okay. So what is your number for your video? It's not 40, right? Your number for your video is here, 39.
Huh?
For example, the number for downloading your video is here. Not the university number. Do you guys remember this? For example, your video is the number, for example, here in this column, in this spreadsheet. Okay? Please do not download the wrong picture. Okay? For example, number. Huh? For example, number 1. Here, who's number 1? For example, your number is the same. 1, 1. No problem. Right? But for example, this person here, 18, his video is the 18, his video is 17. You guys understand this? Okay. So we stop here, right? Is that okay? Is that it? The last exercise we did? So exercise 2, right? Write the negative form for each sentence and your own thing. Was it correct? So where we are in the book? So where? Exercise 2, right? Is that correct? This is the last one that we did, right? Yes or no? So write 2 negatives. Exercise 2, page 5. Alright, so did we do this one or not? No? So for example, I want you guys to open this page here, right? Page, where's the page? Page 2, right? So page 2, exercise 2. Page 2, exercise 2. Do you have a book? No book? If you don't have a book, you can look at the screen. For example, write the negative form for each sentence and name the tense. For example, number 1 here. The sentence is, so write the negative. I don't like British pop music. What tense is the present simple? I want you to do with letter B, C, D, E, F. Can you do it? I'll give you a few moments. Can you guys do it? If you don't have the book, you can look the screen, right? You can do from the screen, okay? Okay, let's try to start, right? Okay, letter B. How do you rewrite letter B? I am reading a good book at the moment. How to make it negative? Huh? Okay, we're gonna try. I am not reading a good book at the moment. So what tense is it? There, right there. Okay. Present. Continuous, right? So I am not reading a book. Negative, right? Turning to negative. I'm not reading the book at the moment. Tense, present, continuous. Okay. Can you try the next one? I'm going to have a coffee after the lesson. Yes, I am not going to have a coffee. Right? So what's the tense? Okay, good. Okay, can you try the next one? I didn't go out last night. Past simple. Can you try next one? Are you following it? It's your turn. So you guys should be okay. You don't want to participate. Okay. So can you do the next? Next. Oh. Okay, next. I have been to Armin. How do you become negative? Yes, I haven't. I have not been, right? So I haven't been to Ireland. What tense? What tense? Present? Perfect. Present perfect. Okay. Can you do the next one? I can play the piano. Yes, I can't or I cannot play the piano. What tense? I can't play the piano. Present? Simple. Very good. Okay, any questions? Okay, let's try next exercise, okay? So next exercise, for example, now we're going to use the sentence, the negative sentence that you created, right? So take the affirmative negative sentence, which are true for you. For example, which sentence are true for you? For example, can you play the piano or you cannot play the piano? For example, choose one sentence and tell me which one is true for you. Huh? Okay, you cannot play the piano. Okay, choose one sentence and tell me which one is true. For example, maybe you choose this one. I went out last night or I didn't go out last night. So which one is true for you? Choose one and tell me which one is true. So you went out last night, so this one is true for you. Okay, now your turn. Choose a sentence and tell me which one is true for you. Can you do that? Huh? For example, choose one sentence. Choose one here. For example, choose one, C, D, E, F, and tell me which one is true. The positive or the negative. For example, let's say you did not went out last night. For example, I didn't. Okay, this is true for you. Choose one and tell me which one is true for you. Okay, so you didn't go out last night. Good. Second, your turn. Choose one. D. Which one? Okay, you didn't go. Okay. Choose a letter and tell me which one. F. F. So can you play the piano or you cannot play the piano? Cannot play the piano. Okay, choose a letter. E. So you haven't or haven't? Haven't. So you have not been to Ireland. Okay. So choose a letter. Choose a letter. Huh? F. Okay. Huh? Can you or can you not? Can't. Okay, you can't play the piano. Choose a letter. Tell me which one is true. Huh? D. So which one? Did you went out last night or did you not went out? Which one? Did you went out or did you not went out? Yes, for which one? So you went out. So do you guys understand how to do this exercise? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to talk to your partner. For example, choose one and tell her, and she choose one and tell you, okay? So have a partner. I'll give you 30 seconds to talk to each other, right? Choose one and tell your partner. Go ahead. This is for practice. Okay. So where did they stop here? Okay. For example, now let's try number 3. Now let's try number 3. Number 3 is like the question for 40 seconds. For example, here is the answer. Right? So what would be the question for this answer? For example, I can play the piano. So what would be the question? Do you play? Can you play the piano? That's the question, right? For example, ask your partner the questions for those answers. For example, letter A. I like British pop music. So what's the question? Do you like British pop music? What's the question for letter B? Are you? Okay, answer is next part. Okay. For example, number 1, do you like British pop music? Yes. For example, this is the short answer, right? For example, here's the long answer. For example, here's the long answer. I don't like British pop music. The short answer is no, I don't. For example, do you like British pop music? Short answer, what? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Right? So this is a long answer, right? This is long answer. I don't like British pop music. This is the short answer. I don't like it. I don't. Short and long, right? For example, next one. Are you reading a good book at the moment? Short answer. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Right? So that's a short. Different than the exercise number 2 to give you the long answer. Okay. So next one. You have a thought after the lesson. What's the question? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. That's the sorry. That's the question, right? So am I going to have a coffee after the lesson? So what would be the answer? Yes, I am. Yes, I'm not. I went out last night. Did you went out last night? Okay. So what is the question for this one? What's the question? This is the answer. Huh? Well, the question is, have you been to Ireland? Right? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Okay, what's the question for this one? Yes. Can you play the piano? The answer is yes, I can, or no, I can't. Any questions? Okay, in pairs, practice asking and answering those questions, right? So you can practice 30 seconds. Practice with your classmates, right? You can go ahead and practice. Are you reading a good book at the moment? Are you reading a good book at the moment? No. Okay. No, I'm not. No, I don't. Right? Okay. Have you been to Ireland? Okay. Can you play the piano? Really? You can play the piano? A little. Okay. I can play a little too. Maybe one day we can get together and play together. Okay? I can play a little too. Okay, you. So, are you, do you like British pop music? Okay. Are you going to have a coffee after the lesson? Huh? No, you don't. Okay. All right. All right, next, language notes, right? So let's have a little review, right? So for the grammar review. So we have saw in those exercises, for example, the present simple is used to talk about facts, habits, or routines. For example, I live in a small house in Oxford. So this is present simple. Number two, the present continuous is used to talk about activities or progress now or around now. For example, he is wearing an old pair of jeans. Number three, present perfect is used to talk about completed past actions in time up to now. There is no past time marker. Here's an example. They have visited 14 different countries. Number four, the past simple is used to talk about complete past actions, where a past time marker is mentioned or implied. For example, she met him a long time ago, right? So this is the time marker mentioned, right? Long time ago. Now the last one, the future. Be going to is used to talk about future plans and intentions. Things you have decided to do. For example, I'm going to see him on Thursday. So you're going to do this. So this is a little review, right? Okay. Now, number 8. For example, how do you see here the to use the do, does, did are used with the present simple and past simple to help form questions, negative and short answers. So we did this in the exercise, right? Do you come here every day? Do you play the piano? Yes, I do. I didn't see you yesterday. So this is how you use do, does, and did to form questions. Okay, letter B. For example, I am or are is are used to form present continuous. I am studying arts and design. She is staying with her friend. Right? So this is a present continuous. So they are usually used in contract forms. In N, R, E, S, except in formal writing. N, R, E to form going to sentences. For the future, and are usually used in contract form. For example, here we say, for example, we don't see the letter A here, right? This is the contract, the short form. I am going to see 2 old friends this weekend. Okay, when N, R, is are using questions and short answers, they aren't contracted. For example, here, are you listening to me? Yes, I am. No, yes, oh, yes, I am. Yes. So you don't say yes, you don't use the contract form. So you don't contract. So you don't say yes in the contract form. Any questions? So this is the review for the grammar, right? Okay, now have and has are used forms to the present perfect. I have been to Japan. My brother's been to most Asian countries. They are usually used in contract forms. Expect in formal writing. When have and has are used in questions in short answers, they are contracted. Have you been to Italy? Yes, I have. You don't say yes, I have in the short, in the contract form. All right. So now let's see if the sound works. Okay, I want you to pay attention, right? So this is the sound of those letters, so you understand, for you to understand the pronunciation, okay? So the first one here, right? Sorry, the first one. Ooh. For example, when are you going to say those words here? You're going to use this pronunciation here, right? So how do you say this word here? Huh? June, Luke, Sue, right? The first one. Okay, now the second one. Bert, Pearl, Kurt, okay. Charles, Marge, Bart, Eve, Dean, Pete, Don, George, Paul, okay. So let's listen this one more time, right? So let's see. Okay, now we're gonna listen to the next one, right? Okay. Okay, one last time.
Study the faces of the people in the photograph.
So let's do one last time. You can repeat after the listening, like you guys do here. Okay, you can repeat. Okay, let's listen one more time.
One, two, three,
False.
Or.
Eat.
Boy.
Ball. Dawn. George. School.
Okay. Okay, here is actually the answer. Number one is this one here, E. Number two is this one here. Number three, A, is this one. Four is this is the one with I here. And three, right? Sorry. And five here is this one. That's the answer. Maybe you want to copy it. Okay? Alright. So what they report, for example, even me, sometimes I'm a little bit confused, right? So to write it down. So it's important that you see the word and now knows how to pronounce the word, right? So we got this one right. Alright. Now let's do the exercise. We have a lot of pictures in our book, right? So listening, so we're gonna be listening, CD, okay, number 5. So how good is your memory for names? So do you remember that memory lesson? Did I teach you the memory lesson? Did I? Let's see. Yeah, did I teach you the memory lesson, right? So like remember those 20 objects, right? Tree, light switch, right? Remember? Okay, so this is about memory, right? So how good is your memory for names? Right? So study the photograph of 9 people below and listen to their names. Don't write them down. So I want to know if you can remember their names. So I want to let you listen one time, and then ask that, what's the name for number 4? What's the name number 9? Don't write it down, okay? Be honest. Alright? Okay, let's listen number 5.
Study the faces of the people in the photographs. Listen and remember their names. Do not write anything.
Number 1 is Charles. Charles. Number 2 is Anne. Anne. Number 3 is George. George. Number 4 is Sophia. Sophia. Number 5 is Pete. Pete. Number 6 is Pearl. Pearl. Number 7 is Paul. Paul. Number 8 is Marge. Marge. Number 9 is Sue. Sue.
Gavin Carter.
Okay. What's the name of number 5? Huh? No, number 5. No, okay. Number 9. Okay, no. Number 3. Number 1. Okay, does anyone tell me the name number 1? Huh? Who's that? What? Who's that first? Okay, Charles. Okay. Name for number 2. Number 2. Okay, her. And, okay. Name for number. Okay, 3. Huh? George. George, right? Okay, number 4. Sophia. Okay. So, number 5. Huh? Peter? I'm not sure. Is that Peter? Peter. Sorry, this is the last one, okay? This is the last one. Number 6. Huh? Number 6. Anyone? Okay, huh? Pearl? Pearl. Not pork. Pearl. That's okay. Okay, number 7. Number 7. Ball, 8. Orange, and last one. Okay, we're going to listen again, right? For example, it's very important, right? Try to pronounce your name. You can pronounce after listening, okay? So let's hear one more time.
Study the faces of the people in the photographs. Listen and remember their names. Do not write anything.
Number 1 is Charles.
Charles.
Charles. Number 2 is Anne.
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 Number 3 is George.
George. George.
What did my
Number 4 is Sophia. Sophia. Number 5 is Pete. Pete. Number 6 is Pearl.
Pearl. Pearl.
Number 7 is Paul.
Oh.
Number 8 is Marge. Marge. Number 9 is Sue. Sue.
Gavin Carter is not best.
Okay, here are the answers, right? Number 1 is Charles. Okay, let's where was the last student who was answering the question, right? Around here? Okay, let's read the first one. Number 1 is Charles. Over there. Number 1 is Charles. Okay. Number Anne. Number 2 is Anne. You? Number 3 is George. Number 4 is Sophia. Okay, you. Over there. Number 5 is feet. Okay, read it the whole sentence. Number 6. Okay, number Paul. Number 8 is Marge. Number 9 is Sue. Okay. So I already teach you this class here, right? This is about memory. I already teach you this class the first day, right? Alright. So I hope you maybe start to use some techniques, right? In this class here to start remembering things together, right? It's a very good class. Alright. So now let's do some reading, right? Read this advice for improving your memory. Match the readings A to D with the appropriate paragraph 1 to 4, page 7. So these are those 4 things, right? Letter A to D, right? A, B, C, D. Connect the name and the appearance. D, pay attention. C, use the name and repeat it. Visualize the name. So you will read some paragraphs and try to match guys have your book? You don't have your book, you can look at the screen, right? So that's the exercise I want you to do. Like, what's the best way to make a really good impression at a party? By wearing the best clothes, telling the best joke, dancing like a professional. No, you just need to remember people's names. Here are some easy steps. Okay, you need to tell me, for example, number 1 is what? A, B, C, or D. Number 2 is what? You have to read it and connect the letter with the text. You understand? So I'm going to give you a few minutes to do it. You can look at the screen or you can do it in your book. Okay? So how much time do you need? How much time do you need? You guys need for this one? 1 minute for each one? 4 minutes? Is that okay? Huh? Okay, 4 minutes. Okay, counting. 1 minute for each one. Go ahead.
No.我戴眼镜，我新配的眼镜我戴着，6个，成高了，哎呦，已经完成了。周五我请假，我周五要去前天假，周五，因为我想玩游戏。
Yes. So you seem that you didn't need 4 minutes, right? Okay, so let's check the answers. So you guys do only 3 minutes. Okay, good. Okay, so let's check the answers, right? So, okay. First one, so first one's better be. Where did I stop it? Can you read the first one? Can you read? At parties?
Oh. Huh? 能爆吗？
Too loud. Music is too loud.
人里面咋带啊？
拿下太阳。
对。对。
Okay, so number one, letter B, right? Pay attention, right? Pay attention. A lot of the times, the part is too loud. The person say the name, you don't hear it. So, how can you remember a name if you don't hear it? The name, right? So usually when I go to the canteen, make a new friend, I ask their name. And okay, can you say it again louder, right? So we have to hear the name. Number one, B, right? Okay, next one, you there, right? So what is the number two is what? Huh? C. Very good. Letter C. Okay, read it for us. Number C. Danny.
It's the word nice talking to you. The repetitive unit
Okay, so what is your Chinese name? Nice to meet you, Xiao Yao Yao. Did they say correctly? Did they say it right? Can you say it again? Xiao Yao Yao. Xiao Yao Yao. Xiao Yao Yao. Right? Okay, what is your Chinese name? Sui Jian. Nice to meet you, Sui Jian. Nice to meet you. Very good. I like your name, Sui Jian. This one is easy, Sui Jian. What's your Chinese name? Huh? Ma Su Yan. Nice to meet you, Ma Su Yan. Nice to meet you. Very good. Alright. So what is your Chinese name? Huh?
当场认识的时候，
Huh? Yao Yao. Nice to meet you, Yao Yao. Alright? So this is a technique, right? So repeat the name so you can remember. Very good. Okay. So next. You want to be the next? Next? You want to be the next? What's the letter? Or number 6? What? Huh? B. Okay, so let's Oh, letter D. Letter D. So read it for us. Letter D. Franklin Roosevelt. Yeah. Okay, this is a technique that Franklin Roosevelt. Who knows who was Franklin Roosevelt? Does anyone know who he was? Anyone? Who was Franklin Roosevelt? Anyone? So he was very famous, right? Not here in China, but he was. Okay, next one. Can you read it for us? Hello? Can you read for us who was Franklin Roosevelt? Read it for us. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
我们认识。除了罗斯福，我不是罗斯福那他们不美国人吗？那他们罗斯福是活人，
Yes, thank you. Okay, so Franklin D. Roosevelt was the president of the United States. Right? Who's the president of the United States today? Today? Huh? Trump. You know his full name? Huh? No. Donald Trump. Right? So today the president of the United States is Donald Trump. Okay, the last one, right? The last one. So number 3, so the last one has to be A, right? Okay, you're the restaurant attorney. Can you read the last one for us? So let me go there. So you can read it. idea? 100. Okay. So finally, if you want to remember other people's names as well as your own name, drink orange juice. I don't know if it is true or not. So these are techniques, right, to help you remember names. All right. So what time is our break? Is it time now? Okay, 5 minutes. I'll put it here, 5 minutes. Okay, break start right now, 5 minutes. or your books, right? So let's have a discussion about those techniques to remember a name, right? So discuss these questions with a partner, right? So which of these 4 techniques have you used to remember names? For example, did you use any of those techniques to help you remember names? Anyone? What are those techniques here, right? So did you use, for example, connect the name with the appearance? Or did you pay attention? Or use a name and repeat it? Or visualize the name? Have anyone here used one of those techniques? Huh? Have anyone? So how do you, for example, how do you do to try to remember other people's names? Huh? Let me share something with you. I'm very bad in names. Really bad. Even in my own language, okay? Portuguese names, right? I don't remember people's names very easily. So I try a lot of the repeating names. But it didn't help me too much. So I'm really bad. And now I'm here in China. Sometimes I don't understand your name, and most of the time I cannot pronounce correctly. So I'm really bad at names. But this is very important. Right? If you want to make the good impression of people, the best thing that you can do is to remember their names. So let's go back here. Which technique do you use? I wanted to hear some of your ideas. Or you never use any technique. So any volunteer to speak? Anyone? For example, letter C. What other ways can you think of to help remember and learn new English words? For example, how do you study to learn words? Can you tell me? Can you share? How do you do it? Anyone? For example, the discussion was about remembering many techniques to help you learn new English words or remember and learn new English words. Tell me, anyone have any idea or how do you do to study English? Can you tell me? Can you share? Okay, you use repetition. Okay, so how do you study new English words? Huh? Pay attention. Okay, what about you? How do you study English words? Yeah, how do you, what do you do to try to remember them better?
One that you read
Repetition.
mature.
Oh, writing down. Okay, that's good. Okay, can you share your, how do you do? Practice again and again. Okay, so I shared my technique with you guys in the previous classes, right? You were my students last year, right? So remember, I never tried to memorize by repeating. I learn new words by reading a good, interesting book. So I'm always reading, right? So I see a new word, I don't know this word. I go to the dictionary and now I know. But because I'm reading the book, I see the word sometimes again and again, right? So, now I remember, I saw this word yesterday. So keep reading good books, right? So when you read one page, right? If you have the audio clip for the book, listen to the book, go back and read the same page out loud. So it's going to help you listening skills, it's going to help you pronunciation skills as well. Alright, so let's do a little bit of grammar, right? So look at the words and phrases in the box, right? N for nouns, or noun phrases, and A for adjectives or adjective phrases. Okay, we'll give you 1 minute, right? So try to do this. So A for noun, A for adjectives, N for noun. For example, friendly. We put A or N, right? Is it adjective or noun? Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute to do all these words. Okay? You can write it down, right? So N for nouns, A for adjectives.
Rich. Be a rich guy.
Okay, here's a tip, right? For example, you can say looks, right? So you look plus adjective. For example, you look tired. But if you say looks like a student, this is a noun. For example, what type of word do you use after look? So look tired, right? That's a noun. Sorry, that's an adjective. If you say looks like, you can say, you cannot say looks like tired. No. Looks, for example, looks like a tire. No. You, right? So it looks like a student. It looks like a tree, right? So, for example, that's the difference. Okay. So, for example, let's try. Where do we start? So, who's gonna be the first one? Where did we stop it? Huh? There?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So let's start there. So, friendly. Is that adjective or noun? Good. Adjective. Okay, next. Banker. A banker. Huh? Noun. For example, looks like a banker. Right? So, for example, here, looks like a banker. You don't say looks banker. Looks, see, looks tired, but you don't say looks banker. You understand? For example, looks like a banker. So looks like, it's a noun.
Yes.
Okay, next. Intelligent.
She looks intelligent.
So it's a adjective. Looks intelligent. Very good.
She looks sad.
Huh?
She looks shy.
Okay, now looks shy. Very good. Okay, let's start here again. This should be in the front row. Next, and that is what? Looks like is? Looks like here. Noun. Okay, so noun looks like a doctor. Okay, next. Yeah, she looks very young. So looks, adjective, right? So adjective. Okay, next. Huh? Adjective. So looks middle age. Okay, next. Oh, she's not okay. Your turn. So you're here but not here, right? Okay. So, stressed. Is that noun or adjective? Looks. So it's an adjective, right? So, looks stressed. Okay, next. Looks like, right? Looks like about 6, right? So actually no, right? So looks about 6. So this is adjective. Okay, next. Huh? Adjective. So looks Greek. Okay, next. Huh? A waiter is a noun. So looks like a waiter. Noun. Okay. Noun looks like a student. Noun. Okay, next. Oh. Huh? Noun. So looks like a retired police officer. Okay, next. Looks rich, or adjective, looks rich. Okay? So did you understand the looks and looks like? Okay, for example, these are the examples, right? Okay. Next, choose one of the photos. Okay, so this is an exercise. I'm gonna give you 1 minute, and then I'll be asking you, for example, choose one of the photo and suggest sentences using looks and looks like to describe him or her. For example, this person looks pretty. She looks thin. She's not fat. She looks skinny. He looks like a banker. So I wanted to choose one and make sense using looks or looks like. Do you understand? Okay, you're the next one, right? So the next, now, you have 1 minute, right? Think about it, make sentence, and then I'll be asking you in order. Tell me which one do you choose and what sentence did you make? Do you understand? So I'll be asking, which one did you choose? I choose number 7. He looks like a banker. Or he looks tired. Or maybe he looks energetic, right? So you tell me a sentence about the number and the sentence. Okay? Okay, 1 minute. For 1 minute, so maybe write it down. One minute is too much. I'll give a few moments. Here are some examples. Looks like about 50 and quite friendly. He looks like a banker. Looks younger, and she seems to look like a rich person. Can we do it? Can we do it? Okay, can we start? For example, just one observation. For example, you can say looks rich. That's correct. But you cannot say looks like a rich. So you can say looks like a rich person. But if you're going to say looks rich, is correct. But if you say a rich person, it has to be looks like a rich person. Do you see the difference? Okay, so let's start. Who's the next? Okay. Okay, so the next one. Okay. Tell me the number and the phrase. Number 2. So what's the phrase? Okay, so next, tell me the number and the phrase. 4. She looks younger and she looks like. She looks like a student. She looks like a student. Okay. Tell me the number and the phrase. Yeah, which number? Huh? For example, number 8. She looks like what? She looks like a fireman? No, right? So she looks like what?
She looks like a lawyer.
A lawyer. Yeah, she looks like a lawyer, right? And okay, so she looks like a lawyer, and she looks what? Rich, or she looks what? She looks
Pretty rich.
She looks black, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Black?
obviously, right? She's black. Number 8, she looks black. Okay,
Number 8.
so choose one and tell me the sentence. Choose one and tell me the sentence.
Number 5.
Number 5, okay. For example, he looks strong. And he looks like, for example, you cannot say he looks like strong. No, you can say he looks strong. And but okay, and he looks like engineer.
He looks like a bodyguard.
Huh? He
A
looks
bodyguard.
bodyguard. Yes, he seems strong. Yes, he
Like a
looks like a
bodyguard.
bodyguard. He looks like an FBI. Yes, some silly movies, right?
保镖
So he looks like an FBI agent. Okay, you're the last one. Choose one. 4. Okay. Number 4. She looks. She looks like a, for example, you can say she looks warm. Or warm person. You see the difference? For example, you can use the, for example, warm. She looks warm. So if you say she looks warm, is that's not legal back here. So for example, to help you understand, right? For example, she looks warm, adjective. She looks like a warm person. This is a noun. Okay? That's the difference. Okay. Okay, so now give your sentence to your partner so that he could guess the name or number if he does not remember the name of the person you are describing. For example, Charles looks like 50 and quite friendly. He looks like a banker. For example, number whatever looks younger, and he seems to look like a rich person. So guess what number? Will be this second here. For example, if you see he looks younger, and he seems to looks like a rich person.
Rich person.
So who looks like a rich person here?
Huh?
Huh?
你说哪个？
For example, who looks younger and looks rich? Anyone here?
Baker。那肯定是呀。那一看整个
For
围着
example,
白
which
衬衫
one，is the
你知道吗？往那柜台里一站，你知道吗？那不可能，保洁不能梳两头，保洁得梳短头。Baker 吗？
For example, who looks like a rich person?
One.
One, right? Who looks like that? Maybe he looks like a rich person, right? Okay,
没听清，那只能是。
Okay, so now let's take a moment because I want to practice, right? So the purpose for this lesson is not only to, for example, you should be able to, in my class, to sit together with somebody because there's a lot of exercise like this. We do an exercise together, then you have to sit together and practice with your classmates, right? For example, here is the practice, right? give sentence to your partner so that he could guess the number. For example, and I'm going to tell her, oh, for example, you choose one person, oh, he looks black. This is all black. Who looks black here? There's two people who looks black, right? So, okay, he looks black, and now give one more clue, right? So he looks black, and then he looks like a female picture, right? So letter B, letter A, right? For example, if I say, he looks black. Okay, only two people looks black. 5 and 9. He looks like a fireman. So that would be 5, right? Because she is a female, she's not a fireman, right? So I want you to practice with your classmates. So tell the sentence and have your partner guess. You understand? Do you guys understand the exercise? So for example, have a partner. For example, you say something, right? For example, you say choose one, say to her something, and then she can guess which one you're thinking of. So do you understand? For example, choose one person, right? Choose one person. For example, choose one. Which one do you choose?
说谁呀？
Which one do you choose?
随便说一
Okay,
个。
for example, what can you say about her?
He looks like
Okay, she
a
looks
man
younger and
working
she
in the
looks
bar.
like a teenager. Right?
Working in the bar.
Now, you say something without telling them.
猜都猜
Let them guess.
这主高中我不打理过吗？
Choose one of
肯定
them
不一
and
样。无声
then
无
say
声
something. And then say something about the person.
没他们。这第一个看着像他们银行家。
政治家，政治家。
第三个像老
Okay, she
像老
looks
田
younger
呐
and she looks like what?
像一个像红魔。第三个
Who do you think she's talking about?
红的
Yeah, and she looks like a cooker. So who do you think is okay? Okay, is that the one that you're talking about? Okay, good. So you give the good clue and she was able to guess. That's the practice. So are you good? Are you doing well? Anyone needs help to do this exercise? Needs help? Maybe you should get together. Anyone needs help? Anyone here?
No.
For example, choose one person, but don't tell me. So tell me now, what does she looks like, or how does she, he or she looks? Don't tell me the number. Don't tell me.
Oh, okay. Well,
The person looks.
he looks like a man working the bar.
Oh, he's looking like a bartender.
Right.
So looks like a bartender. Okay, looks like a bartender, and he looks.
看起来打的，你要会要转。
He
Give
looks,
me one more clue, right?
He looks younger.
Okay, younger and looks like a bartender. So who do you think it is?
Number 7.
Let's say.
Number 7. Isn't she
Seven.
correct? Okay,
Correct.
that's good. Okay, now you can invert. You choose one and tell him.
She looks like a doctor. And she looks intelligent.
So she, right? So it's a female.
Yeah.
so you already know it's a female, right? Okay.
C.
Yes.
So are you able to
穿的白的，完了往那一背一站，
But don't tell me.
有上衣服。
Already chose? Okay, now give the sentence. For example, she looks like, this person looks like something, and then this person looks like, tell me. This person looks like, looks like a teacher, looks like a bartender. like a banker. Looks like what? This person looks like what? This person looks like a student. Okay, now give me one more sentence. She looks like a student and she looks 3, 4, younger, older. She looks what? Yeah, okay. So she looks like a, what's the first one? So she looks younger and she looks like a student. Which one do you think she's talking to about? Which one was sentence? Huh? Number 2, is she correct? Okay, so that's the exercise that you have to practice. Now you choose a person, give her the sample, and she can guess. How are you doing? Is it easy?
So good.
Okay, so we still have 10 minutes? How much? 10 minutes, right? Okay, so you guys can stop. I want you to do this activity here, okay? So let's do it. This is the last activity of the class. So let's do this correctly. So, okay, X activity, right? So write sentence using looks and looks like to describe them, right? And then, for example, I will be asking you to share your sentence, right? Pick up a piece of paper, write 3 sentences, right? Example here, Gabriel, me, right? Gabriel looks tired, or it looks like he did not sleep last night. You can write a sentence about your classmate, about a teacher, about your cat, whatever, right? So pick up a piece of paper, write 3 sentences about using looks and looks like. Can you do it? I'll give you a few moments, and then I'll be asking, what is your sentence? And then I'll be asking you, okay, go ahead, write it down. 3 sentences. Try to describe someone, please. This is the last exercise, please. Start writing. Describe somebody, right? So, describe somebody. Get a piece of paper, write 3 sentences.
就是写，就是一个人找需要找，完了快点再盖上。
You can follow this model here, right? For example, my teacher looks pretty, and it looks like he came out of a hair salon, right? So he looks pretty. He had a good haircut, right? So my teacher looks pretty. He looks like he came out of a hair salon. Another example. My classroom looks dirty. It looks like somebody throws a lot of trash in it. Write a sentence using looks and looks like. You can follow the example. Follow this example. let's try. So what is your sentence? Just have one sentence. Okay. What's your sentence? Who are you talking about? Who is she? Okay, for example, you can say, oh, my friend looks what? My friend looks very, my friend looks very, my friend looks, my friend looks medium, okay, and my friend looks like middle height and she looks the same. For example, you can say, my friend looks like middle height and she looks the same. That's correct. Okay, next. You can even say her name, for example, her name. So, Johnson looks like, okay, go ahead. Okay, she looks inductive. Looks like Sean. Alright, so that's, okay, next. So once you look what? Outgoing. She looks outgoing. Okay. Comedian. She looks like a comedian person. Comedian. She looks like a comedian. Good. She looks like a comedian. Okay, good. Okay, your turn. Okay. So who are you talking about? Okay, let's say her name. She looks smart. Okay. And she looks like, for example, we can say she looks, what's the first one? She looks smart. And she looks like a friendly person. For example, you cannot say she looks like a friend. Maybe yes, she looks like a friend and she looks very smart. So what is that for you? She looks like that? She looks like a dentist and she looks smart. Okay, correct. She looks shy and she looks like a writer. Good. Okay, good. Okay, here. Next. Who are you talking about? Huh? Is it here your first name? Which one? Okay, you can say her name. What's her name? Okay, Yang Miao looks happy. Good. Okay. And she looks like what? She looks like a commercial store? No, that's not her. But she looks like you can say a noun, for example. She looks like a rich person. She looks like an engineer. She looks like a teacher. She looks like a... You understand? So the last one was wrong, okay? So she looks like a happy person. She looks like what Okay, your turn. What are you talking about? She, okay, you can see her name. Her name looks. She looks cute. Ah, she's very cute. Okay. And then she looks like a happy person. Okay. What are you talking about? Okay. So down here. Okay, tell me. She looks friendly. She looks like. She looks like a student. Yes, good. For example, I'm going one by one, right? But you can keep practicing with your partner, right? So we still have 3 more minutes. Okay, we don't have enough time for everybody, but okay, you're the next. What are you talking about? Okay. For example, what's her name? Okay, you can say her name. Look quietly, looks happy. Okay, now, the next one. Looks like she won a lottery. Very good. Okay, your turn. Tell me which person you're talking about. Okay, Marcia looks.
They look like
Let's say the first one first. Look, the blue one, right? Looks, he looks. He looks a little. Okay, he looks a little black. Okay. And the next one. It looks like. It looks like what? It looks like a worker. Okay. You're not a student. Are you a worker? Are you a worker? Oh. So, 33. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, next. Yumio, okay. He looks like. Yumio looks. No, First, you cannot say he looks happiness. He looks happy, but not happiness. You can say he looks happy. You cannot say he looks happiness. Happiness is he looks happy. You cannot say he looks happiness. Okay? So he looks happy. Okay, next. It looks like. For example, he looks like he is a happy person. For example, he looks happy. He looks like he is a happy person. He's a happy. He what? He likes it. You cannot say he looks like a star. For example, you can say he looks. For example, it looks like he looks like that he likes to study. 35. So I'll see you Friday. So we have a second class to do. Friday. Okay, see you guys on Friday. Bye-bye. Download your video, right? So look your assignment. Write a blog post.
Okay.
车这个吗？车到了，那个车到了，车到了，对面的车到了，还好没有。
我是说你。